Is this your first interview?
It's my first interview.
First interview? Okay,
Yeah,
perfect. Right,
so be doing it with y'all.
Nice.
Brother.
Likewise, brother. Thank you for taking the time, to sit down with us today. Definitely.
Yeah.
So we start everybody off icebreaker questions.
Yeah.
Pretty much a couple easy questions just to get you warmed up. All right.
For sure.
Cool. So, first one is one to be. What is your favorite shoe in your closet?
My Vans, bro. Black Vans. I'm going to them every time. Like, I think if I had like a brand that I was going to like idealize with, it probably is, or like identify with, it is probably Vans. Like, I don't know what it is, but since like 7th grade, I've been in them Black Vans. And I'm getting the era 99s or whatever it is, and I'm rocking them every time.
That's fire.
There you go. Is that all black though, or black with the white?
Nope, all black, triple black. And then when they get dirty, shit. First of all, I'm letting them get holes in them, so that every single pair I got a hole in it. It's probably right here, and I'm letting it get on the fuck. And then when they get dirty, I get a new pair.
Is that from skating? I never got a hole in the same spot.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I'm walking the holes out. I mean, I'll be on my bike, but I'm walking them out.
Still active though. We outside with it. Perfect. Second one's gonna be, what is your favorite fashion brand?
Fashion brand is a hard one because I don't really do brands for real. Like, as far as brand identity, I feel like it's like it is hard to just grab on to one thing because it's all I like to do is like look out for colors. So like with this, honestly, I got this on and this is mine. I made this. It's a Worthy shirt. The Worthy logo's on the back, but I'm wearing it on this side because it's Zoo Street. So like obviously I'm trying to represent. But like, I ain't got no brand that I go to my closet. I'm like, yeah, I'm rocking that today. So like, I'm not gonna brag about no brand I'm bringing, but I am gonna like try to bring some colors and like mix up the
fit. Put that shit on regardless.
Yep.
No, that's real. Favorite snack when you get the munchies?
Shit, it used to be them Flamin' Hot Munchies.
No, God, it was just
I'm trying to like clean up my body, clean up what I'm like intaking.
Yeah.
So the only thing I ain't put down is the weed. But like, shit, I fuck with ginger ale. You know, I ain't been drinking that as much. Really like ice cream. Ice cream is like that thing. And I ain't been fucking it up as much.
But that should have killed a hotto.
I mean, what, ice cream? Just ice cream or snacks?
Ice cream.
Shit. I gotta put it down. I don't know. I didn't know.
But they say milk sober you up. No funny shit.
No clue. But I've been fucking the ice cream up like consistently. Like, ice cream is really like the one thing I've probably been eating all my life, and people have been telling me like it's gonna catch up to you. I've been having it like almost every day. You think I was LeBron James or some shit? You been eating them cookies and don't shit catch up? You think I
feel that shit. Right, and then fifth and final icebreaker question that we got for you, right? Favorite artist to listen to right now?
Isaiah for sure. I'm gonna triple down though. I'm gonna give you like 2 more. Kendrick, just because Kendrick's the GOAT, but Isaiah is one of them for me too. And recently, that nigga Youngin, because I gotta go locally just to spread, but Youngin is crazy. When you were talking about lyricism, and inspiring too. Like, I feel like he was probably the first one I heard when I moved there, and I was like, like, there's another step to take up for sure. Like, so.
Yeah. Alright, well, shit. Once again, shit, thanks for stopping by, taking time to talk to us. And shit, for the people at home watching who might be unfamiliar with you, shit, who we rocking with today?
I'm the Easywey, the Easywey from Zoo Street to be specific. And that's the Easywey with an E at the end, so W-E-Y. I'm from Loiusville, Kentucky, and I stay in the west of Chicago. I guess it's the west. He's called Humboldt the West.
Yeah,
from the west, so for sure.
And shit, what discipline?
What discipline?
Yeah.
I'm a rapper. Okay,
there
so like, pen to paper. Like I said earlier, I'm a rapper, and what I'm bringing is lyricism. I'm starting to get into more like hooks and like all of that. Trying to have more fun with it, but what we're doing is trying to put some pen to paper. I'm trying to let you hear the writing, and if you're not really listening, it's not for you.
Oh, bro, no, that's real shit. So you said, all right, you were born in Louisville, Kentucky.
For sure.
Yeah. Not that far away from Chicago, right? But far enough.
Yeah, 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was life like kind of, before you growing up?
It was straight. I mean, I got 2 brothers, one older, or no, they both older, but one's like 8 years older than me, one's like 2 years older than me. So from there, my dad, mom together, we just wrote it out. I mean, they really are the backbone of the house. They ran a barbershop, nail salon, and we just kind of followed their lead with everything. They taught us, business for that. They taught us, discipline for one. And my brothers, really just led by example. I was the youngest, so being able to see all of their examples kind of made it to where it almost seemed like I had a path laid out for me. But I feel like that's a perspective as well. Most people don't really look at it that way. They just kind of, I don't know, look at the bad side of it. But for me, it's like, well, I see all these different things and how they went for y'all. Let me look at that and how I can do better or do different. So,
speaking on Louisville, a lot of people don't know, but South Island brand is very familiar with Kentucky as a whole.
For sure.
There was a time where South Island brand was in Kentucky for like 2 years, and we were kind of trying to operate and figure things out with that. How would you say, looking at Chicago and Kentucky or Louisville, is Louisville similar to Chicago to you? Because when I went to Louisville, I was like, I can kind of see the same type of drive.
Yeah.
It is a difference because you're in a different atmosphere, but how would you compare and contrast?
It wants to be in the sense of what is there, what is set up, but it doesn't move like it in the sense of what the energy is and how it carries itself. Y'all could throw an event, it might go crazy. Y'all could throw another event, it might go crazy again. In Louisville, I feel like y'all could throw an event, it might go crazy. Y'all could throw another event, and people won't show up because they wasn't a fan of it going crazy. It was like, they doing that. I wish it was me. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But it is hard to just say that and not, spread love to the city, because it's not like that's the whole city. It's just that's the energy that the city carries, and that is unfortunate. I've seen it for 10 years, so I will stand by it. But I think it is like, it could be Chicago, but it's just not.
The community not there.
Uplifting like Chicago.
Gotcha.
Y'all really are uplifting each other. I think that's special.
Alright.
I did not start posting a lot of my music till I moved here though, so that's two-sided maybe.
Got you.
Earlier you mentioned being a younger sibling.
Yeah.
Right? For me personally, I know in my experience a lot of the music that I've grown to love over the years has been heavily influenced by the music that I listened to growing up. Alright, seeing that you had like older siblings, alright, were there moments of like their music influence kind of rubbing off on you?
Oh, for sure, man. So my oldest brother, Jew, brought back Wayne, and when he brought back Wayne, my whole life changed. Like, you see, I got the dreads. The first time I had the dreads was because of Wayne. Second time I got them was because of Jaden. So not like because of Jaden, but just like seeing his locks and how they turned out. I'm like, oh, I could revisit that and get mine to like kink up a little bit. But Wayne, crazy writing and crazy lyricism. Y'all already know, like, he's bringing that metaphor kind of style, simile kind of style, and like if you finding them, then you finding them. And I didn't realize before then that you could listen to music and hear one thing, but it mean another thing. That to me was special, because I feel like that is special to the Black community. I feel like that is very specific to the Black community. It's like we could speak in riddles to each other but still understand each other, and that's like deep. That's deep in like, where when you think about like where that probably comes from. It probably comes from those slave days when we had to talk to each other in like codes and stuff.
Even jive. People talk about jive.
Yeah.
That's wow. I never thought about it that way. That's
but that's why my favorite artist is who it is, and Isaiah Rashad, because he raps like that. That's why, lyricism means what it does to me, because I want to carry on what Wayne taught me and just really make sure that it exists 20 years from now. Yeah. My kids, they listen to the music I listen to. There's a reason for that, but when they hear my songs, I want them to also be able to pick up on it and be able to not imitate it, but make it their own.
Yeah. Did you have like a favorite song growing up?
I mean, I'm gonna go straight to Kendrick, and it was probably Poor Man's Dreams. Poor Man's Dreams. I've even put it in the rap. It was like holy grail for me almost. It's like I actually felt that way. He said in the beginning of the song,
I used to want to see the penitentiary way after elementary. Thought it was cool to look the judge in the face when he sentenced me.
basically, he wanted to look the judge in the eye and be like, look, fuck it, you know, this is my sentence, I'll take it. But for some reason as a kid, you gravitate to that kind of, I guess, identity, because maybe just says myself, I gravitated to that kind of identity, because I'm like, you know, whatever y'all look at me as, fuck it, I'll take it on. But you start to grow up and you realize that's not what you want to take on, because that's not how I want to live my life. It's locked away somewhere. So what I'm doing is, you know, still taking that same energy, still listening to that song and like understanding like you can be better. But like it really did hit me when he said he used to want to do that same thing. Like throughout the song, he's like, that was just Poor Man's Dreams, you know. Yeah. Now we on the bigger and better things. That nigga is different, and he really represent what I would hope to carry on for.
You say Wayne the GOAT?
Wayne was the GOAT. Kendrick is the GOAT. It's gonna be another one. So.
All right. Nah.
So you?
Shit, somewhere.
Literally, so
right,
for real.
How old were you when you first like started rapping?
I was probably like 7 years old. My brother introduced me. Well, my brother, like I said, he brought Wayne back. So like he brought Wayne back, and he's seeing how crazy we are about it. He's like, we can write raps. I already write raps. So like, first he was writing them, then we started writing them, and I got another brother too, so he's writing them too. And that was the first group. We wasn't recording nothing for real because we didn't have no studio, but like we had memos and stuff on our phones. We had, you know, so me and my brothers was recording together. And then when I was like 13, actually I was like 11 because my cousin was like 13. He got for his birthday a beat machine, so from there we was taking off. He couldn't tell us shit. And like a couple years later, his uncle gave him his studio that he had in his basement. So like I said, couldn't tell us shit. We've probably been dropping music since then, 2017.
Oh, bro. That's super fucking dope. And this kind of ties back into like what we were talking about earlier about like the way that you started making music is a lot different from other people. How do you feel like, you know, because pretty much you were writing against your brothers, I feel like me as an artist, all right, you got that competitive edge, so you always going to be like, I'll drop the hardest verse type shit, you feel me? Kind of tell us about how, you know, working so closely with family when it came to you developing your musical craft, like, what was that like?
Like you said, trying to have the best verse every time. I think we got a song called Three Kings, and we all did our thing on there, but I like hearing that song because my brother don't like that song and he don't like that song because I ate him on it. So I'm like, yeah, you know, we both know it. We can identify with that. We can move on. He's like, yeah, you know. But he is probably one of the better rappers I know. Like, he is in Louisville. He is from Louisville. The name is Julius Keith. From the city of the Lickback Kings, they send shots and bear arms like we give vaccines. It's for the Ville. How we winning this shit gotta be fixed. Best the deal got me feeling like a lottery pick. And for him, I've always just hoped that he catered to me as an audience. Go to the lyricism. He is melodic in that sense too, so he like plays with everything. And I'm like, nah, just go to because he probably can write circles around me. Yeah. But like I said, we're going for different things these days. I've also known myself to be able to get the upper hand though, and like it's probably in one of my raps. I said something like, "I came to kill my brother on the track, feel like I'm Reddit's." That shit right there, I mean that. Like every time I'm writing the verse, I really feel like that. Like I came here and I ain't come here just to like go back home empty-handed, even though Reddit's did. He ain't get to go back home though. So first seriously started dropping around 2017, right? Yeah. All right, so 9 years in this music game. All right. What are some like
key pieces of advice you wish you would have known when you were first starting out that you've like developed over the years?
Backgrounds. If I had figured out sooner that really paying attention to the background vocals, honing in on like where they're set, how they're set, and the delivery of them, then I think I would have had a little bit of an upper hand. Because all of that is so strategic, and it like, as a listener, you don't hear it the first time, or like as a like deep listener, you really do. But like sometimes as a listener, you don't hear it the first time, you don't hear it the second time, but you really do like it. You just don't know you like it.
Yeah.
And that shit matters so much more because it's like that's the part that you're singing in your head. You don't even know it, but you're singing the part you remember. It's bringing you back, and then you learn that part, and you're like, yeah, I fuck with this song.
Would you say that's kind of like how you could define like that it factor, right? Like the ability to not just have a good vocal like performance on a track, right? But like kind of the whole world that you create in terms of like, you know, like the background vocals, doubles, ad-libs, kind of just filling out the space.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I recently started like kind of singing more, I guess, and with that, I mean, the production, like I said, has taken a step back, but the ideas have taken a step forward, and the delivery has taken a step forward. So it's like, with that, I do think, you know, all that stuff is more important, but it's like I'm not able to let it really slow me down, I guess. I still have to deliver, and the singing has benefited me, I think. Like, I think people will hear it and they're like, I like what you're doing with that. Like,
yeah.
They just, if I ever get any critique, it's always in production. I'm like, y'all could do that, cause like,
right, real.
I know that.
You said shit. I know I'm coming 100. Shit, we'll find somebody there for the beats.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not even the beats. It's always, cause the beats, I'm like super specific on that too. It's always literally vocal production. Like, I'm recording in the MacBook. I got a mic at home. I ain't got you know a perfect recording room. Every time I'm sitting down to record, I probably got a new setup. So like, it's not perfect. Yeah. But trying to get it ironed out to where it's like I can still release, and knowing that the ideas are developing, the delivery and the style is developing, I'm like, you know, we getting something.
Yeah.
So, like I said, step back and a step forward at the same time, but being aware of that allows me to, it's almost like a superpower, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How long have you been in Chicago for?
Since 2023, in December 2023, so 2 years.
All right, okay, nice. So, hearing you talk about like kind of what the setup is now at home, to me that brings fond memories, because that's how I started out. You feel me? I was in my 17 years old at my mom's house, you feel me, recording off an HP, right, with this $100 Audio Technica mic that I bought, you know, but I feel like that's a testament to the passion that you have for your craft, right? Now, I think at a level, as an artist myself, right, you kind of, anybody who does it long enough, of course, wants to take it from just like, yeah, this is just something that I do for fun, so like, this is something that kind of means something to me, and I want to share that with other people.
Yeah.
Now, with you getting a lot of critique, or you said mainly most of your critique comes from like, you know, like the mixing of like the tracks.
Yeah.
Right? Have you had difficulty kind of finding studios since moving to Chicago, or do you just generally prefer, right, just, you know, recording at home?
No, I think it's a combination of things. So like, for me, it's one, finding a community. I'm not extremely social. When I get out, I'm, you know, getting out for what I got out for, and I'm probably gonna go back to the crib.
Yeah.
But then like, outside of that, I'm a father, so I'm always spending time with them at home. And I've been working full time until most recently I got laid off. So like, blessing and a curse type thing, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm always looking at it like, you know, I know getting in the right spot is the right thing, and the way my life's gone so far, like I said, path's been laid out, so I know the right thing is coming too.
Yeah.
I just stand at it. So like I said, this timing has all been, it's probably cursing the blessing and the curse. I'd probably say it that way. Not a curse and a blessing.
Yeah, no, I get that. Man, Hearing that you're a father is so cool too. We recently just shot an interview with a good friend to the channel, ATM Jabri, who's also a dad. Ran another studio that we originally started shooting at. Now, kind of tell me more about like that aspect, you know, of you being an artist. Like, how does fatherhood play into like, you know, the you that you portray on the music?
Yeah. There's been some songs where I'm like, yeah, I'm not probably gonna lay that because of this. Like, there is now almost a wall there, but I'd say it's gray, like, and that I allow myself to step over the wall too, because before my kids were in question, you know, my aunt had told me, because I had recently got with my now wife, and she's like, you know, I don't think you have writer's block. I think you just don't want certain people to hear some of the things you want to say. And I'm like, okay, that's probably some truth to that. And she don't really, you know, mince words. So I knew she meant it, and I knew to take it with me. So I do now still make sure if I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, should I say that? Sometimes I sit with it overnight and I decide in the morning. But like, they getting on paper sometimes. I did most recently write my first intentional clean song, so that was probably more or less for them, and I'll be playing it for them. It just recently dropped on that new EP, but yeah, it's called Meet the Maker, and the EP is called Done Sunk Presents, just to put it simply. Humboldt Beginnings is what it is. Done Sunk Presents Easywey, Humboldt Beginnings.
That's super fucking dope.
Yeah, it's fire.
Bro, and you know, speaking of, right, past releases, right, are there any that you would specifically want to promote, right? Let's say you have somebody who is a first-time listener of your music, right? What song or project would you want for them to check out?
Song?
Yeah.
Song, I'm gonna say, damn. Song, I'm gonna say, probably Big Beat Back Shit, because it's the intro to my favorite EP. So like, with that, it's probably gonna at least catch the lyricist, the like listener who craves lyricism is gonna catch that, and then you'll probably get through that 15-minute EP.
That's fire.
As far as like project as a whole, Dr. Doctor, because it's the group EP, or group album actually, and it is the most like well put together piece of work we've got. Like, I think not only I stood out on that, but my brother Devon stood out on that, and my cousin King Kwan stood out on that. So like, and the production is crazy. Like, it's got, you know, all the touches. So I feel like even though as a group it wasn't maybe our last act together, but it's like, you know, a little hiatus right now. It is some like real
So that's
work.
the cream of the crop in terms of what y'all got though.
Yeah, like we got a y'all know That Good Shit. We got a playlist placement for them. We got on a little blog post for like Spin Heads, so like we got some little traction on that. I feel like that was probably some of the best received work we've had recently.
So, like I said, bro, appreciate you so much
For sure.
stopping by and chopping it up with us. For me personally, I feel like you definitely dropped a couple gems. So
Yeah.
when I go back and listen to this, I'm gonna be picking those out of there
Yeah.
for sure. But you know, what do you got planned for the rest of the year?
I ain't, you know, gonna say what I got planned for the rest of the year, but what I just did was drop this EP, Done Some Presents Easywey, Humboldt Beginnings, and y'all can go check that out. And then you can find me on Instagram at the Easywey if you're trying to keep up. That's the Easywey. Last A is the E. So.
Nice. And then for sharing platforms, how can we find you?
If you type in Zoo Street, ZOOZ or ST period, you're gonna find me. But the Easywey from Zoo Street or Zoo Street, I'm under both.
Okay. Yeah, brother. Well, hey, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Shit. Classic South Island. Dap up on the camera.
bro.
You feel me? You feel me?
Absolutely.
Shit. That's a wrap, my boy.
Appreciate you, man.